Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This government uses words like consult, stakeholders, and affected Albertans. But they believe the way to do this is to design fancy brochures, websites, and radio ads set up by their lobbyists, campaign teams, and party executives. Many Albertans describe the PC government as the old boys club, nepotism, and the party patronage. This government is telling Albertans that their Rolls-Royce power plant is a great deal and needed, but Albertans are saying no. My question is to the Premier. If the Alberta Electric Systems Operator is an independent group, does he believe that the...
Mr. Speaker, I believe the questions with respect to the Alberta Utilities Commission. The Alberta Utilities Commission has the jurisdiction to decide where transmission lines are to be located. They also have the ability and the jurisdictional ability to work with landowners in terms of reasonable compensation for the construction of the power lines, and they also have, of course, control of the costs of transmission, because there's still one part that is regulated under the Alberta Utilities Commission.
The honourable member.
Well, it's clear that their new needs assessment program is what their party connections need, not what Albertans need. Oh, hang on to your horses.
Given. The honourable member signed a document to me not too many weeks ago agreeing with no preambles. Why did he break his word? Proceed with your second question.
I believe... Well, Mr. Speaker, to the Premier, when the companies that run ads to promote their power plans, does he believe that it should also be disclosed that the people in those ads are also members of the PC Party's executive?
Mr. Speaker, there was a comment made earlier that I believe with respect to the fact that there isn't an increased demand for electricity in this province. Mr. Speaker, that is totally bogus. Last March, where most of the province had about minus 35-degree weather, our demand on electricity in this province was close in excess of 9,000 megawatts. When we were at minus 52 this last December, and most of the province was under the same weather system, our demand increased just within a number of months to 10,236 megawatts. So what that member has said is totally wrong.
The honourable member.
Well, the Premier needs to be informed a little bit better.
The member has the floor.
Well, given that the Premier knows so much, I'll ask him this question. Since this government takes very good care of its political allies, will this PC government let their campaign managers stick Albertans with a 30-year power purchase agreement so they can build an expensive nuclear plant here in Alberta?
The Honourable the Premier.
Mr. Speaker, I'm not quite sure where the question is going, but in terms of the nuclear policy for the province, we have not denied anyone any fuel source, whether it be wind, water, whether it be coal-fired, or even nuclear power. Any applications for nuclear will be made decisions will be based on a case-by-case basis, and of course the federal government has the most jurisdiction in this particular area. So really, the province plays a very minor role in terms of nuclear power.